We begin with our own Griff Jenkins live outside Grumman Studios. Griff.
That's right, Greta. We're here in Bethpage, New York, where a few hundred protesters have turned out here, heckling some of the supporters coming. There's more than 10,000 supporters inside those Grumman Studios, and we were able to talk with them as they were entering a little while earlier, and we found out that they are nothing short of furious of what they view as the GOP establishment, the Republican establishment, denying Trump this nomination. Take a look. Are you supporting Donald Trump?
He tells it like it is, and that's what we need.
I am going to support Donald Trump, and because he's not a politician.
He's going to make America great. That's what we believe in the young generation and the youth coming up.
He's the only man for this job. I think he's the only one that has the guts to stand up to big government. I think he's the only one that can help make America great again.
What about Ted Cruz?
Floats like a butterfly and he stings like a bee. Trump is the man for 2016.
Lobbyists will be out, the special interests will be out, and he will fight for America. He's a nationalist. He'll fight for all of us. He's honest, he's truthful, and that's why I will only vote for Trump. He's the only choice.
I'm aggravated at what they're doing to Donald Trump. I think Donald Trump is going to be an asset to this country. I think he's going to make a great president.
The establishment Republicans who I've followed all these years promise you the world. They say when you vote them in, they're going to do this and that is not what we receive.
I think I'm going to stand behind Trump because I have conservative views, but if the Republican Party wants to be wishy-washy like that, then that's going against what I believe in, and I'm going to support the guy that supports what I believe in.
If they stop Trump, you will not vote at all, or you'll vote for...
I will write him in. I will write his name in.
And Greta, freedom of speech is obviously an act out here. These are folks that are anti-Trump. You can see the Black Lives Matter, and just on the other side, the police have separated the Trump supporters. So they're having fun yelling at each other across the way. The police keeping it very peaceful so far. I would say there's probably about 200 or 300 of the anti-Trump folks, and this is just within the last 15, 20 minutes. The Trump supporters have turned out to set up their own pro-Trump area, and they're just going to yell, I guess, all night long while 10,000 folks get ready to hear Donald Trump inside Grumman Studios. Greta?
Griff, there are all these people inside the studios. They're pro-Trump. Obviously, you've got anti-Trump out there, but you've got pro-Trump as well. In terms of out there, are there more pro-Trump out there or anti-Trump?
Well, there's less pro-Trump folks because this group over here, Greta, that you can see, has really just formed within the last 20 or 30 minutes. This is the path here. You don't see anyone coming now, but this is the road that a lot of the 10,000 supporters came up to go into Grumman Studios that you see just over my shoulders. That's where we were talking to people. Now you can hear the anti-Trump people actually chanting USA at the pro-Trump folks.
Anyway, Griff, thank you. And Fox's Molly Line is inside the Grumman Studios where Trump is holding his rally. Molly, what's it like inside?
Yeah, exactly, Ryder. We're inside the building here. There's quite an incredible crowd here, really a thick crowd. This is Donald Trump's first big event since returning back to his home state in the final stretch before voters here in the Empire State head to the polls. I want to show you some of this crowd. You can see a lot of red hats here, a lot of fans. We had actually hopped a shuttle bus before 3 o'clock today, riding in with some of these rally goers. Packed, standing room only inside that bus, and here we are at the event, and just as crowded here. It was windy and cold out there. A lot of these fans had to wait in some long lines in the cold, but they are dedicated, and they made it inside. A lot of hats and T-shirts prove that they have chosen their candidate. This is not early in the process. This is later in the process, and many of these folks are committed voters. Now, regarding protesters, an announcement was made about an hour ago warning these rally goers that despite the area outside specifically set out for protesters, where Griff is stationed, it may be that some protesters will still choose to infiltrate, to come inside and interrupt the ongoing rally, and specific instructions were given to the crowd: do not touch or harm the protester, that this is a peaceful rally. We did just see one individual actually escorted out. Now, Trump tweeted a little earlier on today, teasing this rally here in Bethpage, saying it is so great to be back home. And Trump's swift return to his home state really signals that for the Trump campaign, this race is moving forward. The loss in Wisconsin in the rear view. The latest Real Clear Politics average shows Trump with a significant lead here in the state of New York, but he's also leading in California. So to a certain extent, he's looking ahead. That other contest down the road, but he'll be heading out to California for a press conference there on Friday. So he is looking ahead, looking to capitalize in these states where he expects to see some success. Trump aims to win here in New York and hopes to carry some of that momentum into the upcoming states, the northeastern states that are coming up, Pennsylvania, Delaware, and especially Rhode Island, Connecticut, right in his backyard. And these are some of the states with more moderate voters, less socially conservative voters. So we'll see how that helps to benefit him and may possibly not help the closest runner right behind him, Senator Ted Cruz. Greta?
Molly, thank you.